The Tiger Who Came to Tea. Once there was a little girl called Sophie, and she was having tea with her mummy in the kitchen. Not the, scary Halloween mummy, but the British mummy. Suddenly, there was a ring at the door. Her stockings looked like Elmer the elephant. The pattern. Sorry, I wasn't fat shaming. Her legs were fine. Just the pattern. Sophie's mummy said, "I wonder who that can be." "It can't be the milkman, because he came this morning. It can't be the boy from the grocer, because this isn't the day he comes. And it can't be Daddy, because he's got his key. We'd better open the door and see." Sophie opened the door, and there was a big, furry, stripy tiger. The tiger said, "Excuse me, but I'm very hungry. Do you think I could have tea with you?" Sophie's mummy said, "Of course, come in." Now, the only problem here is that Sophie is the one answering the door and saying, "Come in," not Sophie's mom. Another case of the illustrator needed to talk to the author, but unfortunately in this case, the illustrator is the author, so moving on. So the tiger came into the kitchen and sat down at the table. Sophie's mummy said, "Would you like a sandwich?" But the tiger didn't take just one sandwich. He took all the sandwiches on the plate and swallowed them in one big mouthful. Oomp. And again, Sophie's mom was the one who offered the sandwiches, yet it's Sophie in the illustration doing it, so anyway. And he still looked hungry, so Sophie passed him the buns. But again, the tiger didn't eat just one bun, he ate all the buns on the dish. Then he ate all the biscuits and the cake until there was nothing left on the table. So Sophie's mummy asked, "Would you like a drink?" And the tiger drank all the milk in the milk jug and all the tea in the teapot. And then he looked around the kitchen to see what else he could find. They seem to be very generous to their guests. I guess that's called British hospitality. He ate all the supper that was cooking in the saucepans, and all the food in the fridge, and all the packets and tins in the cupboard. And he drank all the milk and all the orange juice and all Daddy's beer and all the water in the tap. I didn't realize that there was a limit to the amount of water that would come out of the tap, but maybe it's different in England. Then he said, "Thank you for my nice tea. I think I'd better be going now." And he went. They're like, "Bye." Wow, they're very, very generous. Sophie's mummy said, "I don't know what to do. I've got nothing for Daddy's supper. The tiger has eaten it all and didn't clean up after himself." And Sophie found she couldn't have her bath because the tiger had drunk all the water in the tap. Just then, Sophie's daddy came home. So Sophie and her mummy told him what had happened and how the tiger had eaten all the food and drunk all the drink. Nice Red Sox, bud. And Sophie's daddy said, "I know what we'll do. I've got a very good idea. We'll put on our coats and go to a cafe." She's Little Red Riding Hood. So they went out in the dark, and all the street lamps were lit, and all the cars had their lights on, and they walked down the road to the cafe. baby tiger. And they had a lovely supper with sausages and chips and ice cream. In the morning, Sophie and her mummy went shopping, and they bought lots more things to eat. And they also bought a very big tin of tiger food, in case the tiger should come again. What store is it that sells tiger food? Maybe PetSmart. But he never did.